This playthrough is rated E10+.
Here it is, baby, the world of the Krill. Let's see what it's like. It's got to be fun and action-packed, and we'll be able to explore all these cool little areas, and it won't be annoying at all and convoluted and ridiculous. But anyway, let's go up into the thing itself. I like the music for this place. Maybe I should give you a second to listen to it. Yeah, it's a cool little music. So, anyway, all right, we want to go this way. I'm trying to go the fastest way to through this thing because this place is very convoluted, as you can see. Yeah, there's archways that you can go through in multiple places that take you to different locations in this place. So you gotta just kind of just kind of be aware of like what you're doing. So, all right. We want to go through this way. Now, interesting side note, if you don't want to do any more battles for the rest of this area, use the girl wings, and activating the girl wings prevents you from going into fights. I might still want to gain a level before all this or whatever, but I thought I'd give you an idea that if you just want to avoid the fights, that's the way to do it. So, all right, go through this one. I actually had to write this down, so if I'm taking a few seconds to go through things, it's because I'm actually looking at my notes. To make sure I'm just so I can go through this as fast as I can, or at least reasonable as I can. Uh-oh. Yeah, that took a few smacks this time. Whoa. Okay. Well, that was weird. Huh. Well, anyway, I still like the music, even if even this place is very convoluted, So. All right. Okay, we want to go. Well, one, we can save. Well, I don't want to save. I just want to heal myself. Alright, I want to go this way, I believe. Yeah, okay. We might, depending on how things go, I might not even fight any monsters because I'll be going through this pretty fast, so. Alright. Down we go. Alright, right this way, across this bridge here. Yeah, the only problem with doing it like this is I'm not commenting very much because I'm reading my notes instead of actually paying attention. Okay. Am I even gonna show you any of the fights? Huh. That'd be fun if we went through this whole thing without any fights, because there's actually you get to go through a unique you actually can fly a unique fighter through this place. I think it's called the Krill battle worm or whatever. But if I don't actually fight any fights, well, I won't be able to show you. So, but yeah, once again, Puck is OP. Actually, I don't even need any bombs or anything like that. So, all right, let's see. All right, I need to go this way. I guess I could have run the boots or whatever. So. Okay. So I think I need to go up the ladder in this case, so. Okay. And then there should be an archway around here. Yep, go through that. And then we need to go out. Oh yeah, across the bridge here. Oh, actually, hold on. Please hope, let's see. Yeah, I think it's this one. And then this one, maybe? Yeah, down the ladder. And then up the ladder. Going down the stairs, going down the stairs, going up the stairs, and then going down the stairs. Wow, I am going to be very surprised if I go through this whole plane without fighting anyone at all. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised. Well, then there you go. Neat. I guess I'm just really lucky this time. Okay. So this one's gonna be a little weird to go through. So, all right, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little technical weird snafu go on there. So, all right, anyway. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we want to go this way, and there's a data plug here. If you actually might as well stop here. So, all right, go up the stairs. Yeah, if I go through this whole thing without activating any of the bot fight. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there's the Krill. Oh, by the way, if we do activate the battle worm, you have to use its own weapons for fighting. Yeah, now we're fighting. Yeah, there's new battle music, as you can hear. Hold on, I'll give you a second. Yeah, new battle music, and yeah, we're fighting all the Krill warships we controlled throughout the game. So, oh yeah, I guess I could have activated the. Is this what the ships can actually do? Why couldn't I do anything with that, huh? Maybe I should have switched to. I guess I could have switched to the ×4 at this point, but the sad thing is we're almost done with this area. I just got really weirdly lucky with not activating any battles. But I want to change my setup just a little bit. Hold on, let me. Let's see, scatter. Let me go ahead and swap in for super shot, and let me go ahead and do triple node. Okay, there we go. All right, so okay, let's go this way. And then I think I wanted to go. Let's see, yeah, down the ladder here. Whoops. And then this way. Yeah, this place is kind of built like a cathedral when you think about it. Kind of cool when you think about it. So I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, I can't help but listen to music, you know. Wow, now I'm getting all the combat. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? If you want to have a little bit easier time when it comes to fighting certain guys, you might switch to the pass-through ability, because that allows you to like shoot through enemies, and that might make it a little bit easier. Yeah, I swapped to the scatter ability, but I might switch back to the bubble. I don't know. I mean, they're both working out fine, I guess. It's just, you know. Looks like my nodes have gotten weirdly out of sync. Look at that. They're not even. It's messing with my OCD, man. Yeah, this whole area is. It's like the Krill are. Well, I kind of wish they'd set this up better in the game, because we really never, like, really learn about the Krill over the course of the game. You think the whole point of having psyme as a companion is that she explains like how the Krill work, like what their society is about, you know, what do they believe in, stuff like that. But we really never get a very good view of this, and yet we're supposed to like care about the Krill and try to save them from killing each other. I mean, yeah, the whole point is it's through psyme that we feel this way, but still, I feel like the game had a really missed opportunity to teach us about this culture. So I know it's not a big RPG like a Baldur's Gate or something like that, but or a Final Fantasy, so it only has so much it can do. But I don't know, just I feel like they really did drop the ball on cases like this. So all right, but whatever. What can you do? So all right, yeah, up the ladder. Sorry, I lost track down my notes here. So okay. All right, I want to go through this archway. Yeah, sometimes when I get into battle, I lose track of my not cool game. That's so gnarly, man. Or gnarly is supposed to be cool. So anyway, anyone else around here? Oh, there you are. And more battles. Well, there you go. Although I think I've shown you everything. I was hoping to show the Krill battle worm just to show what it does, but I'm not sure I might even be getting it, because we got most of the standard ships here. Oh well, that's just how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, you can see how the scatter works, where you see like a bunch of little mini bullets come out. Yeah, so far I haven't been taking too much in the way of damage. Ah, nice, gain a level. Although, depending on how the final boss goes, I may or may not need to grind. Because the final boss is actually pretty difficult. There is a way to cheese the final boss of the game, though, if you know what you're doing. I don't know if I want to do that. I might do that on like a bonus episode just to show you how to cheese the final boss. I'm not sure. But anyway, we made it. This is it. So, all right. Now you're probably wondering, well, you went this whole place. Where's the final gun data? Well, let's see. Where are you? There it is. The final gun data of the game. Yeah, max power, so you can get up to +10 to your damage. It's well, it may be subjective depending on how you feel, but I believe max power is probably the best weapon in the game. Is triple node, max power, and either scatter or bubble. I think I might switch to bubble for this part. Now, if you want to make this fight a little bit easier, if you switch your cannon type that shoots at an angle, like the X cannon or like the rotating cannon or something like that can shoot or the sprinkler would also work as well. This will actually make the final boss almost a joke for the most part, but obviously I'm not going to do that. I want it to be a pretty solid endeavor. So, all right, let's save it and get prepared for the final boss. Hopefully, I'll be able to. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through the first time, but we'll see what happens. So I'll cut it if I have like failed multiple times. I don't think I should, but you never know. So, all right, let's do this. Well then, yeah, like I would have liked to learn why the Krill like are basically have Catholic or Gothic imagery and all this other stuff. But yeah, we never learned about it. There's no like little data scrolls or psyme doesn't tell us or anything like that. Like I said, a very missed opportunity. If they had ever done like a sequel to this game, which obviously it didn't do well enough to warrant that, but if it had, we might have gotten a bit more information on the Krill and all that. Oh well. Welcome. ... Who's there? You managed to infiltrate my private chambers, Mr. Recker. So you're the all-powerful overlord. I'm a freaking overlord. Well, okay. I guess it's interesting. I mean, he looks a bit different than everyone else, so he looks kind of like a lich, actually. You have journeyed so far only to meet your end here at the foot of my throne. Psyme. But it somehow seems fitting. You have served my cause with such diligence. It is only fair that you should see the heart of the Krill Empire before you die. You've got to stop. If you wake up whatever's down there, your planet will be destroyed in the process. I see that you have spoken to the race of Ihat, or rather what remains of them. Yeah, they told me everything. How your forefathers tore one of these creatures out of Earth and nearly destroyed it. Yes, one of our more benevolent acts. Had it grown to full size, you would not be standing in my presence today. What does that mean? When my predecessor exhumed the creature from your Earth world, he already knew about the one dwelling within Krill. In retaliation, he released the creature on Ihat, the wretched beings that impregnated both our worlds. Against a weapon of their own forging, the fools stood no chance. The fools! They said you stole the creatures from Earth for ourselves. That's why they planted one inside the Krill. They lie. So you're saying you tore a hole in Earth for its own good? I don't believe you. Do I not show concern for my own world? Why else would my Krill return to your Earth in these recent days, other than to monitor the healing of the wound? When the creature comes forth from our planet, the damage we sustain will be much more severe. Then why don't you do something about it? The prize outweighs the losses. But your highness, Krill... Oh, but, sorry, I was so used to voicing him that I forgot she's here. But your highness, Krill is our mother world. Ah, that was the sentiment of those weepy-eyed simpletons on the High Command as well. Rest their souls. You are a monster. You're a monster. Always think of Gingerbread Man. Psyme, listen to what he's saying. ... She will not be deceived by you again, Earthman. Psyme, let's get out of here. You don't have to die here with this madman. The birth of a deity is at hand. I must prepare myself. Psyme? Yes? Dispose of Mr. Recker. ... What's that noise? What the? Be a good girl and inform His Highness there's been a change of plan. Sir, it's Commander Zelly. She must have summoned him into a ship. Take care of it. Uh-oh. The moment is at hand. The sleepers awaken. All right. Looks like the final section of the game is a flying section. So, and our first encounter is? No. No. Not again. Now let's settle this once and for all. I won't fight you. You don't have to. You're going to die either way. Look around. Your world is ending in chaos. You've got to fight the real enemy. I'm powering up weapons. Leave or else. I refuse to lose you again. Psyme! Psyme! Alright, it's boss time against Psyme. So to beat her, we need to hit her in the eyes. Don't do anything else. Don't hit any other part of her. Don't even worry about the cannons. Serious, don't even do the cannons. Just take her out, man. Yeah, I feel so good about that. Why do I feel like I made a mistake? That's probably fine. It's fine. I am surprised you were man enough to destroy her, Mr. Recker. What, we killed her? There was no other way? Oh, man, this game's getting depressing. I see that you, like me, would sacrifice your own to see your goals achieved. Exactly what I was hoping for. I will enjoy keeping you your company on this blessed occasion. This life is too short for planetary allegiances, or allegiance, soldier. Soon the galaxy will be decimated, and once I have usurped its power, I will unleash a wave of destruction beginning with your blue, gutted planet. Everyone you've ever known burned from existence. Good lord. Ah, can you feel it? The pangs of birth resonate already through the first creature's deafening wail. The first planet is dying, Recker. 1 million forest beings eradicated as their world has crumbled about them. To give birth to a new life, he comes first, the sleeping flesh. That's insane. How could the people how could EOT do this, and how could the Krill overlord be okay with this? Oh, how can we stop this? Well, I mean, obviously those planets are destroyed, basically done for, but as he spills out into the cosmos, so also emerge his 5 brothers, each clawing and carving their way to the surface of their own planet, decimating eons of life and history in the process. The destruction of an entire galaxy in the course of a moment. And now, like starving dogs, they tear one another's flesh. The dance is divine, and when it is complete, only one beast shall remain. It is with him, the flesh deity, who as we speak spills chaos on this planet. With him that I will merge and claim reign to the stars. In another moment, Earthman, you will be nothing more than another corpse of drifting through my space. Your actions have been in vain. Already my creature is victorious, and having consumed the strength of his brethren, he now waits to feed on me. Can you feel him coming? Can you hear him calling for his master? Together we shall consume the universe. Ugh. I wouldn't want something sticking out of me like that. Kind of reminds me, I'm trying to remember what game it reminds me of. Yeah, whatever. I, ... will be unequaled in power. Nice laugh there, dude. Hey, Scarlet, where have you been? Oh yeah, you were on the ship. What's going on? What was that thing? This is the end. Just hold on to me. No, we have to do something. Like what? I still had the virus. We can use it, but we must move quickly. But Turney destroyed it. I saw him. Trust me. Ooh, what do you got going on, Scarlet? Zelly, get us out of here. Alright, now we're at the final area of the game with Scarlet in tow. We've got to find the heart of the monster. What's your plan? We'll weaken it, create an opening into its bloodstream, and insert the virus. Alright, and I don't know what was up with the color scheme there. I guess it's some weird bug. Yeah, this game, I like this game, but it could have gone through a couple of bug testings and play testings just to kind of complete it. But, you know, this is one of their earliest games, so it kind of makes sense that maybe it wouldn't be free. But anyway, the final area of the game is a basically a flying gauntlet. You have to fight, I think, a couple of mini-bosses and then the boss himself. So hopefully you don't lose too much health on the way there, but we'll see what happens. I should be fine, but you'll never know. You know, sometimes I'll make mistakes like that. But anyway, yeah, we get to fight all different types of enemies here that we find over the course of the game. For the most part, the enemies themselves are easy. It's the boss really oh yeah, there was a monster there that looked like a red ship or something, but I destroyed it so fast I have no idea what it does. Alright, first boss. Yeah, remember this guy? Ah. No. Okay. Nope. Now I already took too much damage from this guy. Okay. Yeah, I tried to get some extra damage from my nodes or whatever. There we go. That didn't take too much damage. I have to be careful that the final boss can do a lot of damage to you, so. Alright. First boss. And then we'll have another mini boss, and then the final boss, so. This guy should go down pretty fast. Yep. It's because I have the triple node, so I'm hitting all of his weak spots almost instantly. So this area might last a little bit longer because I beat him too fast. Yeah, there's not much to that guy. Basically, the way you fight him is, other than avoiding, obviously, the obvious bullets, is you hit him in the red spots, and that's his weak spot. But because I had the triple node, I was hitting him in those spots pretty efficiently. So, luckily with this notation, this will help me with the final boss. But like I said, if you have a specific fight, whoa. Yeah, see, the game doesn't like give you enough of a chance to avoid that guy. You get hit on purpose. There's nothing to do to avoid. Well, maybe if I held up or something like that, maybe I would have. But there's like almost no way to avoid that. It's so fast. You know what I mean? Yeah, I said this game could have used a bit more bug testing or something like that before this. But oh well, whatever. I won't blame the game. Now when we fight the final boss, you'll probably find out why choosing a weapon that shoots down to the right. You know, that has an angle, makes it a lot easier. But I'll show you here in a second when we actually get to it. Yeah, this triple node, look at that. Just going through max damage, hitting things back to back, like really fit quickly. Yeah, it makes this whole final area almost moot. Well, this is what happens when you grab every single bullet in the game. Actually, really the max bullet, which you get the final bit, so. Alright, should be at the final boss here pretty soon. Here he comes. Alright. Alright, what we're going to fight. Hopefully it's not a giant face. Dang it! It's a giant face. Is that the overlord? He's merged with it. That's the weakness spot. Destroy it! Alright. So, boss time against the overlord himself. So you have to hit him in the eye. So the easiest way to fight this guy is to basically get up here and hit him with an attack that hits the eye, and most of his attacks can't reach there. So okay, yeah, he'll shoot from his mouth, he'll shoot eye beams, he'll summon these worm things to attack you. Also, if you stand next to those holes in the wall, some tentacles will pop out and attack you. So you have to be really careful. Otherwise, they'll do a bit of damage to you. Like the tentacles, they'll grab you and hold onto you, and they'll force you to take damage. Those worm things will come out of the wall, and what? Ah, nuts. Well, so yeah, every time you get hit, by the way, you give him life. So you have to try and not take any damage if you can help it. It restores some of his life every time he does that. So yeah, those tentacles will grab you if you. Yeah, watch out for the. Those worm thing or the worms. Uh-oh. Ah. Luckily, the node helps me, for the most part, hit his eyes. So. Okay, you have to stay out of the way. Keep hitting that button. Yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, right. Yeah, not much I can do here, because, yeah, the way you're supposed to fight him is you're supposed to get up to the... So, Whoop, ah! Yeah, you're supposed to basically make sure not to get hit and knock his head all the way back, so... And he keeps summoning those orbs. I prefer the eye laser, because then I can just stand on the ground here and, okay, I need to move a bit further. Yeah, if we just keep staying here, this should make it easier now. I have to be careful, though. Ah, no! Dang it. Ah, one more time. One more time. I should have gotten a little bit further forward. Oh, well. Man, I'm almost dead, too. Uh-oh. Alright, let me get over here again, just to avoid the worm. Avoid all the worms this time. Alright, come on. There we go. Now we don't do any damage this time. Okay, I'm gonna try to get back up here again. There we go. Yeah, see, if you can just hit him at a certain angle, you can just go through the boss really easily. Okay, I've shown all of his attacks now. I think I can afford to do this and be fine. No more damage. Yeah, wait for that final arm. Okay, back up. Otherwise, you'll get hit by his thing again. Uh-oh. Watch out for the eye. Okay, back up here. But yeah, I've shown you all of his attacks now, so we can just go through this. So, yeah, kind of weird how the game actually gives you a vulnerable spot right here. So there he goes. He's dead. All right. Oh, first try. Wow, that's crazy, man. I didn't expect to do this in the first go. We did it. It's now or never. Yeah, I don't know why there's a discoloration here. What? Scarlet? What are you doing? What are you doing? Use the virus. I have to go now. What? What do you mean? I should have told you. Told me what? Earlier when I ran away, I gave myself the virus. It was the only way I could think of to keep it safe. You injected yourself with it? I'm sorry. Yeah, victory music after Scarlet kills herself to save the world. But that's it. Yeah, she jumps in the mouth of the creature to poison it, basically. Balloon. Scarlet. Psyme. Everyone I knew and loved is dead. Was there something I could have done differently? Were we always destined to suffer and die in this war? I thought somehow, after all was said and done, that we could find a way to be happy. I was wrong. If you're listening, please forgive me. ... Earth is safe now. This mission is over. It's time to begin a new life. A better life. And that's it. That's the end of the game, folks. We beat Sigma Star Saga. Man, what a depressing ending. Everyone died. Like, you know, well, thanks for the game, guys. I appreciate it. But man, that was kind of depressing overall. Are you sure that's how it's supposed to end? But anyway, Sigma Star Saga, what can I say about it? It's a fun quirky, like, well, I don't know if I'd say quirky. It's a fun little side-scrolling shooter game with RPG elements that takes you as a human to undercover to an alternate alien world, and you find out that an ancient alien civilization, pitted the two against each other because of some messed up reasons. And you get caught in the middle of it, and you end up saving the day, but not without the help of all those around you. So, yeah, I like this game, but you could tell it was an early game of this company because of like a lot of the little issues in the game. Overall, though, the gameplay was pretty solid. I kind of wish there was more to do in the overworld section than because the flying section was fine. Although I wish there was a way to prevent random combat without having to do the girl wings every other second, and that's way later into the game. Yeah, Turney. Yeah, one of the guys who directed the game. He named a character after himself. Way to go, guys. And unfortunately, a good deal of the gun data isn't as useful because at some point you find the dominant pattern. So, like, I would say maybe like a handful of gun data is actually useful. The rest of it is just like, oh, I want to do something different, so to change up the combat a bit. But overall, but that's the nature of the beast and everything like that. And the story itself is pretty straightforward. If they'd been given more time or maybe more room to do stuff, I would have liked to see more history of the Krill or more interactions with certain characters. You could tell the game was kind of put on speed dial a lot. Like they had to fast forward sections because the whole learning Turney was evil was pretty quick, or you learned he was a jerk and then learned how he was just manipulating you. Nintendo Power. IGN. Brady Games. Yeah, they did the strategy guide for it. I think I might actually have the strategy guide. I'd have to look at my stuff, but thanks for playing. So I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of Sigma Star Saga. I tried to make it as efficient as I could. There's a little extra. There's the picture of the cover art for those who do that. Yeah, Psyme, she died because we shot her down. Scarlet, she jumped to sacrifice herself to the overlord to poison him, and us who survived, and then Bloon who dies. But man, I wonder if was there ever a way? Could we have saved Psyme and Scarlet from their fates? What about Bloon? Well, as far as I'm aware of, there's actually nothing you can do about Bloon. So, but yeah, overall, I would give, if I had to rate the game, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. It's a fun game, but a little above average. But it definitely has its issues. Like I said, gun data's some of the gun data is not as useful. RPG combat gets a little convoluted, or not convoluted. It gets a little like getting attacked, going into random battles is a bit overkill sometimes. Like it happens almost every other step sometimes, depending on where you're at. And not really enough time to explore. Well, I guess you gotta explore just enough. I just feel like when you get the warp gate, you only get to use it on a couple things, and there was never a story reason to have it. You just get by the EOT ghost, and then that's it. But yeah, like I said, I wish there was more story development. Maybe another stage, or maybe added a couple extra scenes between Scarlet and Psyme, or interacting with more people, more dialogue. Less. I'm not sure. Like I said, there was a lot of potential for this. That's why I like the game, but I don't call it a classic overall. That's what, like I said, that's why I give it like maybe an average to above average score overall. I still enjoyed myself though. I hope you did too while playing this. Like I said, I tried to be efficient as I could, like cutting out the random combat, trying to get the gun data as quickly as I could, or efficiently as I could, without like running around with my head cut off, that type of situation. But if you press the A button, yeah, we get to unlock the Sigma Fighter as a random ship that can be summoned during random combat. And for finding all the gun data, we get a picture of Psyme again, even though we already saw the picture at the end there. So, but yeah, this is for getting 100% completion. But now we can save over existing data, so I want to go and do that. And let me show you something real quick before we go on. So, let me get to the title screen. Alright, as soon as we can get there. Come on, WayForward. Yeah, WayForward has definitely made better games later on, I'll admit. But, like I said, for a second, I think this is their second outing as a company. But anyway, yeah, we get a new little thing there in the corner, that little gun pod there. What that means is New Game Plus. That means you can play through the whole game again with all the gun data you've collected. So if you collected all of it, you can start off right off the bat with max damage. So you can, and the times 4 number thing, so you can just go through encounters as fast as you can. and get to the end. Now, why would we want to do that? Well, perhaps, is there a way? Is there a way to save Psyme, Scarlet, and everyone, and Recker can get together with his harem of gals? Is that possible in another reality? We'll find out next time in the true finale of Sigma Star Saga, or as I like to call it, the bonus episode where I do the rest of the endings. But thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.